My role with SCAIHS is I'm the director of the elementary program, and I work with children kindergarten through 6th grade. So I'm an educational counselor for parents, and so what I do is I help them learn as much as they can about their children, looking at their strengths and their weaknesses and areas that need to be targeted, and their preferred ways of learning, their interests, their passions, and then help them to choose materials that are best suited for each of those areas, and to help them get started along their journey, and then to provide the encouragement that they need. And I do that for families that are new to homeschooling and families that have been homeschooling a long time. And what I see when you ask me about my role, I think of a bigger picture as one of cheerleader. We work with a lot of families, renewing families that have been homeschooling for years, and new member families, which we're getting a lot of this year. And, when they come to us, they're full of a lot of apprehension and fear because they've never homeschooled before. So they're really looking for someone to hold their hand, to help them get to know their children better and what their needs are, and then help them look at all the materials that are available and then make recommendations to what would be best to use with them. So a cheerleader for new members, and then a cheerleader for members that have been homeschooling a long time, because they make a lot of sacrifices every year to do what they do, and it's not easy. So when families start homeschooling and their children have been in a classroom setting, whether it's public or private, there are a lot of adjustments that need to be made, and there are certain patterns that the students have gotten used to with their public or private school teacher. And so one year I had a very precious mom who started homeschooling her son in the midst of the school year, and she was worried that it was going to be an adjustment for him as well as for her. And so she said, so Mom now has 2 imaginary hats. She has the mom hat and she has the teacher hat. And so what she would do when she was teaching him, and she'd say, okay, I'm taking off my teacher hat, I'm putting on my mom hat. And then she'd look at him and she'd say, is your teacher being hard on you today? And that really helped him to relax and to be able to say, Mom, you are. I am trying really hard. You just need to be patient with me. And I've always remembered that story, and I've shared it with other families, because it really helps the children to see that their moms, their dads are really trying to understand. One thing that I would like to share is that over the years I've worked with so many different families, and I am so impressed with the amount of time that these parents put into being the best possible teachers for their children, and the way that they go over and above what's needed to teach them, and the love that they have and the dedication that they have and the sacrifices that they make blow me away. Definitely, we provide a lot more hand-holding for our families and getting them started, helping them choose materials, answering a lot of their questions, providing encouragement. All right. The most valuable thing I offer families, I believe, is my availability. Being there for them when they need to talk. Many moms are with their children 24/7, and many need a listening ear. They call, hey Emily, do you have a moment? Or they email, hey Emily, can you call me? I need to talk. And so many of them will spend an hour or 2 talking together. Many times we'll spend time praying together, just to find that encouragement that they need. So availability, being there when they need me.